Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is The Man with the Plans. And we are back in my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner here for my budget notebook for 2019. Wow, 2019, here we go. It's already here. And we are going to do what I like to call my starting financial picture for the year. So if you notice here, this is January, and so we've got the January budget, which I actually did a video on. I'll have it linked up in the card there if you're curious. This kit is by Caffeinated Kate. I'll leave her shop down below. But so, January, fresh start, first month of the year, and there's this little notes page before every month. This is also where I'm gonna track some of my spending. These are the stickers from the Erin Condren monthly sticker book. I don't know, I have it over here somewhere. Also, if you'd like to shop from Erin Condren and it's your first time, there's actually a special link down below. If you go ahead and sign up for their website, you'll get a $10 off coupon emailed to you. And when your order ships, I'll actually get a $10 off coupon too, so I can continue to show you guys all these fun little things here and do an occasional giveaway. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested. But for me, this is the first part of the year, and I'm gonna do a year in review of all of the progress from last year. But I also wanted to, as I build in this new budget notebook here and I will retire my old one, I wanted this first page to be my starting financial picture. On the first day of 2019, or on December 29th, that's when I actually put this all together and did the work behind it. What did your finances look like? That way you can really see when you do your year in review, you can see the change here. So I'm trying this out. I have everything covered up because I figured I'd just reveal most of it as we go. There is one piece at the bottom that I don't feel like including, but really the whole thing that I did here was your assets, your liabilities, and your debt, then my net worth, and then I included my current income at my job. This piece will remain private, just something that I don't really feel comfortable sharing. It's not that exciting. But let's go ahead and I'll zoom you in and dive in and talk a little bit about each of these things, and then we can sort of go from here. Also, I'm using some stickers from, this is Chris Ann Designs from Michaels. This is Erin Condren, I think these are Chris Ann Designs as well. Also, I think this washi is the Simplified from Emily Lay. It was my sister's as part of a Christmas gift and I borrowed it because planner things. Alright, so the first thing obviously are your assets here. And so I included my checkings account, savings account, and sinking fund. For sinking funds, I use Capital One 360. I will leave a link down below for that if you want to go ahead and get interest-bearing sinking funds. I learned that from Budget Girl, so she's pretty awesome. So these are pretty standard, right? It's assets, what you have. And then on the other side here, I have my car, which at its present value is $19,976. Para is the Minnesota retirement. We are required to put into that as part of our agreement, so, and then our employer matches it, so that's what I put into it over the past couple of years of work. Then at New York State, I worked there for a number of years, and that was included in my retirement. So I want to just address this now for the car. Some people say you shouldn't put your assets that are depreciating in value over time. Like cars, boats, what is it, things with motors and wheels is what Dave Ramsey says. But for me, I just felt like my car is only a couple years old and it is really the thing that brings my net worth to a place that I feel a little bit better about. So for now, until I buy a home, or until I'm completely debt-free, I'm gonna leave it in there for now because it's still worth a nice chunk of change and it does offset what I owe on it. So that's my rationale for doing that. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment box below on that issue in particular. I'm curious. So when you add all these 6 things up, my total assets here is $37,002.57. Now, things that are not included in here are, you know, the value of the MacBook I just purchased or any YouTube earnings that I have. I'm keeping those sort of separate this year to try and run it like a business, so we're gonna see how that goes. So the next piece here are your liabilities and your debts. Fortunately for me, I don't have a lot of liabilities. I don't own a home, so I don't have a mortgage on that. I do, however, have, and for those of you that know, I'm on baby step 2. I will leave my Q3 update up there. I'll also be doing a Q4 update plus a year in review coming soon, so look out for those videos. But on my car note, as of the 29th, I have $12,580.21. This is my current baby step number 2 snowball debt, so this hopefully will start to roll a little bit quicker. And then the next thing I have is my student loan. This is one of 2 student loans. I paid off my first student loan back in November, which was a really fun feeling. But these are the only 2 debts I have left. They are both relatively large, so it's looking like I can get this one this year and hopefully throw a big portion of this and finish out next year that way. And so for total debts and liabilities, I'm gonna kind of rotate this here. I owe $39,825.03. So I am just super excited that this number dipped below 40 this year. I was kind of concerned, and clearly I came in right under the gun, but we got it done. And so less than 40 grand left on my baby debt too, baby step 2, and I will leave a link to Dave's channel down in the description box. So overall, as you can see here, financial picture is, I wouldn't say rosy, but I will say that compared to years past, going to 2018, going into 2017, 2016, you know, it's looking better and better every single year, and I think this year it's gonna look even better. So the way that you tackle your beginning net worth, now when I say beginning, I mean for 2019, and I think what I'll do is I'll do a matching format for how 2018 went. A lot of these numbers will match, right? Because if I did them for the end of the year. So net worth is pretty simple. You take what you own and you subtract what you owe. So unfortunately for me, starting 2019, my net worth is in the negative $2,822.46. which might seem like a bummer. I would like it to be green, that'd be pretty helpful. But I'm pretty confident we're gonna get there this year for sure. But for me, this number has always been relatively larger than this. It was, you know, when I had just bought my car and all my student loans, it was up around $60,000 I owed. So my net worth was, you know, negative $54,000 or something like that. So to see we are so close to going back into the green, I don't think I've been in the positive net worth since 2009 when I went to college and my first student loans were dispersed, you know? So that's been 10 years now, almost, since I was able to have a positive net worth. And mind you, a lot of that, I didn't even know that that was an issue or a problem. But you know, for me, it is really exciting to think about all the possibilities that are gonna happen for me this year and all the work that I'm gonna put into moving that snowball along, and I'm just really looking forward to it. So this is sort of my at-a-glance financial picture for 2019. This is your starting point, and I'm hoping that this year is full of exciting things that really move this whole financial picture along. First of all, I want to thank all of you that watch and comment and like and subscribe and provide all sorts of great advice down in that comment section. It takes a village to raise a child, that saying, but I also feel like it takes a village to help stay strong on this sort of frugal journey to, you know, financial fitness. And so I appreciate each and every one of you who were able to sort of figure all these things out, either whether you're ahead of me on baby steps 4, 5, and 6, or 3, or whatever it is. I appreciate all of you. That being said, I am really glad that, you know, this keeps me accountable, right? You know, some of these things are pretty personal, and for me, it's a way to say, you know, if I do something or I don't include something, it seems kind of shady. So I appreciate that greatly. Moving forward, I think obviously my focus is this car loan, which is gonna start to move, hopefully, with this year. With my budget, I've made it pretty tight, and I'm hoping to start to leverage some of my side hustle income as we move forward. But what are your big plans for 2019? What are you setting your income towards? What are those big ticket things you're working on? Are you paying off a house? Are you saving for a house? Are you in step 3B? All those types of things. I want to know. Let me know in the comment box down below. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you aren't already, go ahead and click that red subscribe button. I really appreciate it and it helps me out. If you did like this video and you found it helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That also helps me out. You can find me over on Instagram at @amanwiththeplans. I do a ton of content over there. I'm also a decorative planner as well, so some of this content, if you're really into the financial stuff, might not be for you, but that's okay. You can also find me over on Facebook at @amanwiththeplans. I tend to do giveaways over there. It's easier to manage, so I would go ahead and click that a follow. It's also really fun just to see what other groups you're connected in that way too. The other thing is that I actually just started a website, so I'll leave the link to that down in the description box as well. It's just amanwiththeplans.com. And now really what I'm gonna do is kind of dig a little bit deeper into each of these posts, talk a little bit more about sort of what I use for these, or other things like just areas where I want to chat a little bit more. So there's actually a post up right now about my word of the year, which is opportunity. So if you want to go ahead and check that website out, I really appreciate it. Let me know what other content you'd like to see in the future. And until next time, bye planner friends.